Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How's everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing well and you're not going mad during this quarantine and you're staying safe. Right, so I want to say a massive thank you to all those who have subscribed, those who have commented, liked and shared my last video. You guys are amazing. Just last week I was able to hit over 100 subscribers, so thank you all so much. Now let's get to 200 subscribers, so continue to share, continue to like, continue to comment and of course subscribe. To those who are new to my videos, welcome. So today's video is all about how to grow your edges in 24 hours. So growing back your edges. I think everyone has suffered from losing your edges at one point or another. So today I'm going to tell you how to rectify that. Right, so before I get into the actual secrets to growing your edges, let me give you back some backstory. So it was in 2017, right? So I'm someone who doesn't really get braids done in my hair. People know me for always having my hair out, my natural hair. But I wanted a change, I wanted a new look, especially because I had a date the very next day. So I wanted to get my head braided, so I saw this really nice hairstyle on Instagram, and then I went around to look for someone who could do it for me, to braid it for me. And a friend of mine said that she could do it, said it's very easy, very straightforward, she could do the hairstyle. So I'm like, great, let's do it. So I got all the materials I needed, we booked it in, and then I went over to her house to get my hair done. Right, so getting the hair done now, and I'm one of those people who like to check on the hair. So I had my little mirror with me, and as she's braiding my hair, I'm there looking at it, and I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at the picture, and I'm thinking, it's not looking quite right, it's not looking the same. But I thought, you know what, it's just started. Let me wait until it finishes, and then I can see the finished product. But one thing I did keep on saying to her while she was braiding my hair was that it was really tight, It was really tight, and I'm not someone who's tender-headed. Like, I've had my hair braided before many times, and it's been fine. But for some reason, it was really tight when she was braiding my hair, and I kept on saying that to her. And her response was like, "Oh, really? Are you sure? Because I'm not really doing it tight. I'm doing it quite soft." And I am like the only person who's ever said that she braids really tight. Everyone else says she braids really soft. So I'm not really sure. And I was like, "Yeah, it's really tight, and I'm not tender-headed." Anyways, kept on going until the end of the hair. So she's finished my hair now, and then I look in the mirror, guys. It did not look how I wanted it to look, guys. It did not at all. And of course, I did that thing that we always do when we go to the hairdressers. You don't like the hair, but you don't say anything. You go home and you cry. Okay, I didn't go home and cry, but yes. So it didn't look right, so I just paid her. I was like, "Okay, thank you," and I left. And where she lived was only about a 15-minute walk from my house. So I remember I was walking home, my head was throbbing. When I tell you, it was throbbing. I couldn't smile. My eyes were like this. I was squinting because it was a lot of pain. I had a headache. It was a lot of pain. Get home now, and then I call another friend, and I was telling her, I was like, "Oh my god, it's really tight, and it doesn't look how I wanted it to look." And then she's like, "Okay, send me a picture." I sent her a picture. She starts laughing, because yes, that's what she does. This particular friend, you know who you are. She starts laughing, and I'm thinking, no, that really doesn't look like the Instagram picture. I was like, "Yeah, it doesn't, right?" Anyways, and I remember saying to her, "Oh my gosh, it's too tight. And then she's like, "Why are you whispering?" Because I was actually whispering whilst telling her the story, because it was so tight. It was like I couldn't even speak properly. It was so tight. And then I was like, "You know what, I'm gonna take it out. I can't do this. I'm gonna take it out." So ladies, that same night I took out the hair. And bearing in mind, this hair had been in my head for just about an hour or less, even less, because it took me 15 minutes to get home. So even less. And so I took out the hair very gently, because obviously it was really painful, so I didn't want to do any damage to my hair. So very gently take down the braids, and I combed it out again very gently. And I look in the mirror, and ladies, my edges were gone. My edges said, "Bye, Felicia." My edges were like, "Alright, I'm gonna head out." The edges were gone. I was in so much shock. I was like, "Oh my gosh." I could not believe my eyes. And I'm someone who I have my mom's hairline, our edges sometimes come close to our eyebrows. Like my mom, she always shapes her edges. So this was all gone. It was all gone, and I didn't understand. I was thinking, oh my gosh, this hair was literally in my head for less than an hour, and it took my edges. I was panicking. I was like, what am I gonna do? I went on the internet, I went on YouTube, I was researching like what to do. How am I gonna grow my edges in 24 hours? Because like I said, I had a date the next day, and of course I wasn't gonna go there looking edgeless. So panicking, and then it hit me. You know what I did? So I got my eye pencil. Yes, I got my eye pencil the very next day when I was getting ready for my date. I got my eye pencil and I drew on my edges. That's what I did. That is how I grew my edges in 24 hours. I drew them on because there was no way I was going to go on this date looking bold, looking like my hair was receded. No way. So I was there, I got the black eye pencil rather, and I just drew them on. Drew it on as though nothing had happened. And it was fine, you know, everything went well on the date, it was fine. But this experience really taught me something, is that you can't go to just anyone to do your hair. You know, maybe you've experienced this where you've gone to have your hair done and then it's been really bad for you, in the sense that maybe you lost your edges as well, or your hair starts to break and you don't understand why, what's happened. And I have the reason for that. Is because not just anyone can put their hands in your hair. Not just anyone's hands is compatible to your hair. It might have been that they did someone else's hair and it was absolutely fine for them, but the moment they did your hair, it wasn't great for you. It's because their hands were not compatible to your hair, and it wasn't anything to do with them in the sense that, oh, they were wishing evil on you, or it was too tight, or it was too this, or it was too that. Maybe it was too tight, or you know, it's just the fact that their hands were not compatible to your hair. So you really have to find people whose hands are compatible to your hair. Yes, to your hair. Yes, that is a real thing. It is a real thing, because I've had my hair braided with other people before and it's been absolutely fine. But this one time I had it with another person, it was a nightmare. So that is how I grew my edges in 24 hours, guys. I drew them on and I said I will never go back to this girl again to get my hair done, and I've never come back. So yes, guys, be careful who you allow to put their hands on your hair. If you find someone who's really good, stick to them. Don't jump from hairdressers to hairdressers. Stick to the right one. And if you're noticing that your hair is breaking or your edges are getting thin or something like that, then you really need to assess who you're allowing to do your hair. So yes, that's the story. So until next time, please like, share, subscribe, comment on this video. Let me know if this has ever happened to you. Let me know if you've ever drawn back your edges, because I know I'm not the only one, because I mean, we have hair mascaras, so I'm definitely not the only one. Let me know if you've had this done as well. So in the meantime, bye for now.